That's that severe weather warnings all across the country right now. 28 storm-related deaths across 5 states: Missouri, Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. In Oklahoma, the governor says nearly 300 homes and structures have been destroyed after high winds and dry weather fueled wildfires in the state. One person there died when they drove into smoke from fires which have burned a total of 170,000 acres so far. Meanwhile, Missouri already seeing tornadoes touch down. Missouri State Emergency Management Agency indicating tornadoes of varying strengths impacting 25 counties over the past 24 hours. And in Alabama, they're getting another particularly dangerous situation there. Tornado watch across most of the state right now through the evening. We've got extensive coverage, beginning with Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z from Birmingham, Alabama. So, Ginger, what can we expect from this dangerous storm and the tornadoes that are touching down in this region? What are you seeing?
Well, Morgan, for the last couple of hours, we've been seeing this particularly dangerous situation, tornado watch, in much of Mississippi and Alabama verify. We're seeing these, very large tornadoes in Mississippi that have already made their way through rural parts, but also some towns. The damage pictures are coming in. Let me take you straight to the map, though, because this is what you have to see. It is an imminent threat in Alabama here. Just north of Tuscaloosa, there's a cell. That red box that you see, it almost looks like it touches the B on Birmingham. But the line of red boxes behind, those are all tornado warnings. And we're going to see these keep charging to the north-northeast at some 30 to 50 miles per hour. That means these supercells, or the circulating storms, they are screaming, moving real, real fast. So it's going to be a rough next 4 to 6 hours, especially in Alabama here. Central Tennessee also has had a tornado watch. I expect that will be extended to the east. And I think Georgia will get into a watch here in the next couple of hours, too. So just because you don't see yourself highlighted does not mean that you don't have yet to get these storms, and that comes through tonight. So let's time it all out. The greatest risk for these violent long-track tornadoes, I think, is south of us, and I believe it will happen somewhere in the areas that you see 8 p.m. See how that line is really blown up around Birmingham just to the south? And then by, say, 10, 11, 12, it moves through Montgomery up to Atlanta. And so after midnight, you got to have 2 ways of getting warnings that will wake you out of a dead sleep, because this type of thing, even without a tornado, has damaging winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. That takes down trees, puts them into your house, over power lines, big problems. And that's the problem tomorrow. Through the day and early afternoon and evening, you've got Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and parts of Florida, all with a damaging wind threat. And Morgan, I got to tell you, the one thing that is helping us out, when I landed, I saw a few breaks of sun, but if you look above me here, you start to pick up the sky. The sky cover has been cloudy, and what that does is it dampens a little bit the fuel for these storms. And so that's one thing. We've seen lightning behind me throughout the last hour or so. This convection, as we call it, is going to kind of wring out the atmosphere of some of its energy here in Birmingham. But again, we're watching those active cells, and they don't care what's in front of them. Clouds, sunshine, they're going to keep moving. So it's going to be the next couple of hours here in Birmingham. We'll be watching really carefully more.